All right, folks, welcome back to another fantastic episode of Opali Presents Know Your Pros. And today I've got a great guest in with us. It's James DeOliveira. He is the owner of Hollywood Window Cleaning, a window cleaning business that services the greater Los Angeles area from Pasadena to Simi Valley to Santa Monica. James, it's window cleaning with a celebrity touch. Thanks for coming in, man.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I'm psyched to talk to you. I mean, I talk to a lot of window cleaning guys and businesses that have sprung up in the last couple of years in this space. And I know that you just took this company over about a year ago. So tell me, I mean, like, how did you go from working in Hollywood, which we discussed before, to owning a business like this? How does that work?
My background is very varied. First of all, I've done more jobs than anyone you can name. You know, I've done every type of service job you can name, worked through restaurants and all of that. In my mid-20s, I became a professional juggler. I did a one-man circus show, traveled internationally. I studied with Ringling Brothers, and then I did shows at Hershey Park, and I went to Japan and to Singapore on a cruise ship, and I did like 2,000 performances across the world and various parts of the United States. Broke my wrist, walked in the front door of ABC Studios in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and talked my way into a job as a cameraman. My brother said, come back to LA, work in film and television. That turned it into a 25-year career in film and television, making TV shows and commercials and promos. I don't know what people know about film and television, but it's a very volatile industry. You know, they say it's show business or there's no business. So I do have a background in Hollywood, actually making TV shows and commercials and promos and all that. Done that for years and years. But it's been this, you know, crazy business where, you know, you always need to have something else going. So I'm out walking dogs one night, and my neighbor, I used to run an advertising company. My neighbor says, "You're good with technology." He says, "I want to list my business for sale." And I had been doing research and came to the conclusion that service-based businesses were good things to own. And so basically he told me about his business, and he said, "Can you list it for me?" And I analyzed it, and I said, "No, I'm not going to list it for you. I'm going to make you an offer." So I made him an offer. I'd known him for 18 years. I think the fact that he knew me for this long and trusted me is how we actually got to do this.
Yeah.
And then as I bought the business and started managing it, I discovered that we had all these customers that were like directors and showrunners and actors, and really, you know, people that had made it, you know, people that are really accomplishing something. And so it's aptly named Hollywood Window Cleaning. You know, we take care of people in the same way that you would take care of somebody who's very precious or someone that is a star.
Right.
So
right.
we're trying to have old school Hollywood charm, you know, be good to people. We are real people. We're not about the fake side of Hollywood putting on appearances.
Right.
But we are about, you know, having a proper presentation, you know.
It's
you made it in life. You might as well show it. You might as well have your house looking fantastic.
Right. Well, I mean, I was going to say it's interesting that, you know, you went from the creative world into a world that is sweaty, right?
Sweaty startup, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure that you've, you know, you're a disciple of the sweaty startup the way that I am. You know, Nick Huber is a great mind on Twitter that I follow. Sounds like
yes, me too. Totally.
And yeah, I mean, it's about taking unsexy businesses and making them into something that is a little bit more fancy, a little bit more advanced, while still delivering like the same great service that people come to expect from these service companies. So you said in the moments before we talked, it's been, you know, more profitable. It's been really, you know, great of a transition for you. So that sort of is the answer to why that industry. But how have you sort of set yourself apart in the window cleaning world? Why is it that people call your company versus the other guys? I know you've got that celebrity angle and you work with a lot of folks in that industry.
Yeah.
But back to the basic tenets of the business. Yeah. What is that?
Yeah. So there's a lot of things that people don't know about the window cleaning business, and it is, like you said, a sweaty startup and a sort of unsexy business, right? But there's two sides to my business. There's a commercial side and there's a residential side. On the commercial side, we're taking care of business owners, we're taking care of shops, law offices, dental offices. Like, you might go somewhere that has a lot of windows. They probably have a window cleaning company that's taking care of them.
Right.
For the dentist that we take care of, with this big dentist office with all these windows, it's really important that when you go to the dentist, the place appears sanitary. Like, do you want to go to a dentist who has like stuff from people's teeth on the windows? And, you want to go somewhere where it's clean, with the law office, the lawyers are trying to present themselves as being of a certain stature. They're trying to present themselves to their customers, who are people who have means. These guys, they're working for hundreds of dollars an hour. They better have their place looking spit spot. And so on the commercial side, we're protecting our business owner customers' interests by taking their interests seriously. We don't want slip and fall accidents on their property. We are doing whatever we can to make their property presentable, and the way that they're, we want their customers to feel like they as a business did everything they could to make their place look great.
Right. And I mean, that's so true. Coming from an industry, like mine, I'm in the reputation management business, as I've told you. And it's about putting your best foot forward. We help people put their best foot forward online with the reviews that they have. But what you're talking about rings especially true with the way that businesses present themselves in their brick and mortar shops and on the street. Yeah. I mean,
I'd like to actually point something out about. I'd like to
Yeah.
point something out about that, which is, we know that we're going through this massive digital transformation where everything is going digital, right? We know that, the whole world is driven by your who you have as friends on LinkedIn and Instagram and Facebook, and that the world has shifted in this direction. Like, if you're not on social media, you don't exist. So
Right.
in the modern world. But there's something I want to point out about the window cleaning business, which is very different, which is the window cleaning business is sort of a cross section of all society. I deal with people in every walk of life you can imagine, from the super wealthy to homeless people that are literally walking down the street next to me while I'm working. And so I get to see a lot of everything. And the thing I think that is missing in this whole digital transformation that I think is really essential is that businesses, when they operate properly, are working as a network of people. And it's really important that your business is filled with people, and understanding the needs of people. You're dealing with business owners that are struggling with their own, balance sheet, or their own employee problems, or their own legal issues, whatever.
Right.
We ought to have compassion for each other and understand that businesses only succeed when they have a proper team, have the vendors on the same page with them, helping them to do what they're trying to do. Business is a coordinated game of cooperation, and trust is the central currency of business. So the first thing I have to do is gain my customers' trust, but then every day when I show up for work, I have to re-earn my customers' trust. And that's something I'm working on all the time. I mean, because I want my customers to succeed. I want them to do well with their businesses. I want people, that are in their homes to have their homes looking great, so that,
Right.
They have a dinner party and everybody goes, oh, you got such a beautiful place, and that, makes them feel good about themselves and helps them get that next big deal if it's a Hollywood thing, or,
100%. 100%. I mean, look good, feel good, right?
Right.
Well, I think that is about our time here. So let's wrap this up with a little plug on where our clients, where our viewers can find you at Hollywood Window Cleaning.
Okay.
Plug.
So our web address is very simple. It's just hollywoodwc.com. So Hollywood WC for window cleaning, hollywoodwc.com has all the contact information there. and pictures of, you know, places that we've cleaned the windows and things like that. And I guess there's a form you can fill out. So if you want to contact me, you can fill out a form, or you can call me, you can text me. You know, estimates are free. And we even have a program where if someone that is a customer refers me to someone else, I will give you a 10% bonus credit that you can spend on cleaning services. So that's a great way for someone, you know, once you've used our services and once you see that we're doing a great job, you refer us to someone else, and whatever we sell to someone else, you get 10% of that credited to your account. And that's an open offer for any of our customers.
Perfect. James, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on, man. That's been James DeOliveira of Hollywood Window Cleaning. Take advantage of those offers, folks. You'll find all the stuff you need in the description of this video. And if you're watching on LinkedIn, check out his profile. We'd love to connect. Again, James, thank you so much for coming by today on Know Your Pros.
This Hollywood Window Cleaning will make your property shine, one window at a time.
Love it. Take care, man.
Have a good day.